this computer. All right, so now I need to share. And hopefully you're going to see welcome on your screen. Welcome to the team. Do you see that?
Yes.
Good, 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 good. And we are really thrilled to have you here. What I'd like you to do is just tell me a little bit about yourself. You've already told us where you're at, but tell us a little bit about your life and a little bit about how you became to be a Pampered Chef consultant. Angelina,
Okay.
we'll start with you and Angelina. We know that if you have to stop for work and stuff, we'll understand.
Okay. Uh, Basically, Alexis just bugged me and bugged me and bugged me until I finally signed up.
She
Um,
did.
I am 48. I recently moved back to North Carolina a year ago. When my fiance decided that I wasn't his thing anymore. Um, and just been rebuilding my life and
So
trying
he's not still your he's still not your fiance, right?
oh heck no.
All right, I just want to be
Oh
sure.
no. No, 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 girl. I packed everything I could in a U-Haul and said, peace out. Um, so this is, I'm not sure where I want to go with this yet.
Okay.
Like, I was telling Alexis, I don't really have time. Like, my only days off are the weekends. I work open to close Monday through Friday. And
What,
so
what what time is open?
10 8, well, we open 11, but I got to be here at 10.
Okay.
So from like 10 in the morning till 9 at night, it's pretty much work mode.
Yeah.
So after work, I don't really want to do anything, honestly. I go home, take a shower, and go to bed.
Yeah.
So I told her I don't know how many hours I have to commit to it right now. So right now we're just kind of playing it by ear and see where it goes.
Okay. All right. Well, I think most people that come to Pampered Chef don't come because they have a lot of extra time. You know, so we'll try to help you figure out pockets there, Angelina.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. And okay, so thanks for sharing. Brenda, how about you? What's your story?
Well, I moved to Georgia here to be closer to the grandkids,
Okay.
and I sell real estate in Florida, and I'm
Okay.
planning on getting my real estate license here, but I haven't done so. I've only been up here in Georgia for a couple months, and just trying to get acclimated, get settled, and unpacked and everything. And I figured this would be a good way to meet some of the neighbors.
It really is. It really, and I think that the combination of realtor and Pampered Chef is a good one. Are you single?
Nope, I'm married. I have two kids, and our uh, son lives with us. We will celebrate our 45th wedding anniversary this weekend.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah, so
And
it's,
how many grandkids?
I have three grandkids. I have one sitting right behind me here. He
All
likes to spend the
right.
night here. He's 13. He likes to stay with grandma, so he's here a
Awesome.
lot.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, awesome. Well, I have been with Pampered Chef 33 years. I started doing Pampered Chef just for fun. And I worked alongside a 70-hour job week for 3.5 years. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I can make more money selling Pampered Chef. I was in computers, which of course was the cool thing to be back then.
Uh-huh.
But and I quit 29 years ago and really have never looked back. And I love what I do. I love what I do. I love that I get to meet people like you
So
guys.
you just do pampered stuff now?
Oh yeah, I've been self-supporting with Pampered Chef since for 29 years.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So it really is. It's nice to kind of have be your own boss.
Yeah. Are you
So
married?
I'm divorced. Yep.
Divorce.
But
Okay.
just actually recently divorced. So
Okay.
I'm kind of freshly single like Angelina.
No, welcome to my world here.
Yeah. Like 2.5 years I've been. So anyway, but a lot of people join Pampered Chef to make extra money or to achieve some kind of a goal or to contribute to household income. I think even, retirees, I don't think anybody ever feels like they have enough money. So it's a great gig for that too. So and being an elite seller, we will talk about that. Um, have you given some thought? Have you gone through the training in terms of thinking about what your goals are and what you want from your Pampered Chef business?
I haven't, not yet. It's just been a lot. I should have probably held off a little bit longer to get started on it because I just have not had much time.
No, no, and you know what? I mean, I know I don't think you have to go through a lot of training right now. I mean, I think it's important. What you need to have is some shows on. You need to spend the time building your calendar because there's no sense learning everything you need to learn if you don't have anything to work with. If you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah. So, but I think that when you have an idea of what you want from the business, it will help propel you to action. So
Yeah.
um, so you know meeting people is a great way, is a great way to start a pamper chef business. I just started doing it for fun. I really didn't do it for the money. Um, but I find for most people, unless they have a why, unless they've got something that kind of tugs at their heart, that it's hard to keep focused. So I'd like to hear you think about your goals, what you want to achieve, and because that's how we can help you. We can help you build your business. The cool thing is that you could earn a lot of things in your first 6 months. You can earn free product. You can also earn cash. Did you know that you can earn cash bonuses with Pampered Chef?
No.
No.
Could anybody use $3,000
Heck
extra?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this was not offered to me when I started Pampered Chef 33 years ago. So we're going to go through this about how you can earn, you know, it really it's a carrot to help you build your business and to keep focused on the perks that come along the way. So, and what you want to do is set your goal on getting $500 in commissionable sales. Now, this is about a half of a party, really. Did you both host before?
Yes.
Yes.
You did?
Lots of time.
You got lots of times. Do you remember how much some of the sales from your parties were, Angelina?
No, but I know I've had like 4 or 5 successful parties, and I've I know I've cleared at least 500 in free
Oh, then
products
you
from
had, yeah, you had
everyone.
some really good parties. So doing
Yeah.
500 in commissionable sales should be a breeze for you. Brenda, how about you? Do you remember what your sales of your party was?
I think it was like 900.
Okay. So again, if that was you were the consultant, you would have earned that commission. Plus you would have also earned the mini loaf pan and the beer bread mix. So again, if doing $500 in your first 30 days is going to help you reach that goal. Um, then the next goal in 90 days, and again, you can even do this faster, and there are people who do it faster. Um, when you do 1250, you're going to get the mini loaf pan, um, and I already forgot what's and the mix, and then as well you're going to get the modular sheet pan. They're going to change the oven mitt set; those were discontinued. I'm going to have to get a new updated version of this. And then you also get a 25% off a coupon, which is really great. And what that's for is as you do your business, you're going to find people who are interested in doing what you do. And because when you're enthusiastic about your business and you're going to entice people who maybe could use some extra money or want to add a little fun to their lives too. So you're going to have a 25% off coupon to be able to give to them. And then when you hit your 90 days, and this is again, we just have all our new product came out. And
So is that $2,500 in a cumulative or is
yes,
that
no,
okay?
cumulative. That's career sales.
Okay. So if you didn't hit that in your first month, your first 30 and your second 30, but you hit it in your third 30, will you go back and get the other stuff?
No, no, you would have to do 500 in your first 30 days.
Okay.
You need to do this in your first 30 days, and then the next one you need to do in 90 days, and then this is as well as 90 days.
Okay.
Okay. So, and then you're gonna get. I'm not. They have to change this because this is a, um, you know, but they reward you really nice. You're gonna get some more free stuff when you hit 2,500 in sales.
What's the
And
shareable kit discount code?
a shareable discount kit, that means that the 25% off that you can give someone else to get a kit. So they could pick, right now we've got three kits. We've got the $19.80 kit with the heart stone. Are you aware
Mhm.
of that? And then we
Yeah,
also have the $50 kit and then the $200 kit. Which kit did you pick, Brenda?
the big one.
Okay, so you would have gotten 25% off of that. So you would have gotten that for 150. So you have that to offer to other people.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Hmm.
and you're going to get another award at 5,000. I don't know if it's going to be a foundation's knife set or not, um, but when you do 10,000 in your first 180 days, which is what, 6 months? Is that 6 months? Yeah,
Yeah.
in 6 months you can get the mixer, and I just have to tell you, about 5 after 7, I'm Eastern time. I'm like, oh, I want some peanut butter cookies. Now this is not good, right? Well, in about 10 minutes with my mixer, I had, peanut butter cookies mixed up, and I took them out of the oven just before I got on here. So it was
Oh,
like, oh
jeez.
my gosh, I mean, when you've got tools that make that life easy, it's cool. And you're also going to get a little consulted bag, which is really nice too. But the bottom line is that they're going to reward you every step of the way, as you build your business. And I like that. For me, when I started in my first 30 days, I don't remember what I had to do, but there was a couple items you got, and one of them was the food chopper. And I could have bought the food chopper. Like I said, I didn't start doing paper chop for the money. I thought but to get it for free, for doing my job, plus a commission check. I mean, to me, that was just a real, really, really cool, kind of a stamp of the rite of passage, if you would. Now, okay, where the $3,000 in bonuses comes in, when you promote to team leader in your first 90 days, you're going to get a $100 bonus. And a team leader is when you add two people to your team. And when you reach when you do that, you're going to get $100. And when you do it for another month, you're going to get another $100. So that is really, really a nice bonus. Plus, you're helping two people, and sharing the Pepper Chip business with them. When you promote to director, that's three more people after team leader in your first 180. I mean, again, you can do this sooner, but your goal is to do it within 180 days. And you're going to get a $400 bonus. And when you maintain directorship for 3 months in a row, you're going to get another 400. So now we're at $1,000. Then when you help one of those, and again, this is not all on your own. You're going to have all of us to help you. You're going to have Alexis to help you, and Erin recruited you, right, Brenda?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're all going to be here to help you. We do workshops like this. I have team time tomorrow night. And you're welcome to all of this, and you're welcome. This is for your team too, and so we're going to help you. So when you want someone on your team promotes up to director, you're going to get $1,000 bonus, and when you're paid as an advanced director for 3 months, you're going to get another $1,000. So that's where the $3,000 in bonuses comes in. And this is not like you have to burn the world on fire to do this. This is just when this is I'm going to say the word easily. This is easily done when you're working your business on a consistent level. What do you think about that?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Are you an advanced director?
I'm actually a senior director.
A senior director.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been up to
Love
senior
advanced.
executive. I've been up to senior executive, but we took a step back. So, okay. So, and I tell you all this because, I mean, about booking parties, and about selling products. I mean, that all makes sense, as that's part of our job, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also sharing the apron is, and that's why I talk about that bonus, because it is, our job is to help people in the kitchen, to help people with meal times, and perhaps to help them earn some income for their family. And what happens is that also increases your earning power too. So that's really what's nice about our business.
So
And
did you recruit Aaron?
no, I didn't. Aaron had okay. So Aaron is under Don Ferreira, and Don Ferreira is direct to me. So Aaron is in
Um,
my second generation.
okay.
All right. And when you promote, you will be my third generation. All right. It goes
Okay.
by what level of director, what level of leadership you are. But right now you're in my second generation. But when you promote up, you would be third generation.
Okay.
But yeah, you're all part of the same family, which is really, really great. All right.
Okay.
So the goal is, like I mentioned earlier, the goal is for you to have parties on the calendar. Um, and hopefully you have already started your launch party. Have you scheduled your launch party?
I did, but it didn't go well. I was on vacation and I just didn't have time to do it. And I sent out invitations, but nobody acknowledged it.
Okay. Well, and that's where, there's a lot of things that we can do to help you with that. So I hope you're not discouraged by that. Um, the thing, it's a whole different ballgame, of course, when you're on vacation. But the key is finding. I mean, you have a new business now, and finding pockets of time and knowing what to do to make you effective in those pockets of time. And there are ways to follow up with those invitations. And you know, I mean, it all matters. Like, did you get no response, or how was the follow up? Because sometimes the fortune is in the follow up, and I'm sure you know that with real estate too.
Oh, for sure.
You
Yeah.
know, so but getting shows on your calendar, and I would encourage you to get and if you were having a party in your home, if I mean, did you do live parties or did you do virtual parties with Pampered Chef before you signed up?
Live parties.
Live parties. Okay, so how many people did you invite to a live party? Do you remember?
No. I probably
Oh,
had 12 people there.
okay, but how many did you invite?
Probably maybe 15.
Oh, really? Okay, so that's a really great return. So the thing about it is I bet you even know more than 15 people.
Not here, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, but you would now. How about virtually?
Well, we know a lot of virtual people. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, was your launch party a virtual party or a live party?
It was virtual, but I invited all of my family that I went to Michigan to see, and I brought books and stuff with me, and I passed them out, and nobody was really interested. And I love Pampered Chef, so I didn't quit, and I didn't want to like be pushy.
Sure. And and in terms of our training, we talk about pushy a little bit. We talk about pushy, and because being timid doesn't help either, right?
No, yeah,
So
but
somewhere along that pendulum, you know,
well, but I love I'm passionate about the products. I love everything that I
yeah,
have with Pampered
yeah.
Chef. So,
Were you
but
able did you cook anything while you were there in Michigan?
no, no, I flew up and we were there for 10 days and we had lots of events going on. So
Yeah.
no, I
And where did
didn't
you
have
go?
enough.
Where did you go in Michigan?
We stayed at my sister's, but we had family in from other states that we,
Oh, okay.
visited with, and
And
it was
where does your sister live?
in Muskegon.
Oh, in Muskegon. Okay, so cool. All
Yeah.
right, great.
Yeah.
I'm leaving Friday. I'm so excited. Um, okay, but I'm gonna just encourage you again. Keep with the training, and and we'll work on bookings. All right, so let's pretend you were putting on a wedding. Somebody in your family was getting married. How many people would you invite to a wedding?
Like 200, I don't know.
200. Well, and why wouldn't you invite 400?
Who's paying for
There
it?
you go. You made my point exactly. The reason we usually limit weddings is because of the expense. But you can invite 400 people to talk with them about your Pampered Chef business, right?
Hmm.
So it's important for you to make a list. And I think it's really important to really do the rudimentary part of making a list of people that you know. And we talk about the Franks list. I don't know if you've heard of this in like in real estate or anything, but friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids, friends of your kids, and then even social media. But just brainstorm people, and um, and of course, you probably would invite people to your pampered chef party that you might not invite to the wedding. Um, but I encourage you to even come up with 100 names, and don't think of them in terms of whether you think they'll have a pampered chef party or not. Just that you know them. All right, because I think you're going to find that the people you think are the most likely to have a pampered chef party might say no, and the people you think would be the least likely often say yes. And sometimes the people we don't think will have one, we don't ask. Because
Yeah.
we prejudge. We decide that we didn't, they wouldn't be interested instead of asking them. So it's really important to have a list that you work from because you need to keep track of them. And let me tell you why. Because there's 5 different ways that Pampered Chef can, that they can play a part in your Pampered Chef business. First of all, you could invite them to an event. Now, every month I have some kind of an event. I'll do a mystery host party, but I always have an open party. So I could always invite them to that, or it could be a live party, whatever you want. The second way they can help your business is by going through the catalog. You can offer them a catalog link or a table link to your party. So you can invite them to the event. You can offer them a catalog. You can also even use, real, tangible catalog, hard copy catalogs. The next thing they can do is they could host a show. And, have they ever thought about hosting a show again? Think about those people, and I'll go over this in just a second. The next way they can help you is event, catalog, host. Oh, they could join your team. They could be part of your team. There might be a reason that some extra money might benefit them. They might want to have some fun. They might want a little something extra, a little bit of just some people just want something of their own, just want a little something. And the fifth thing is that they can act as a referral. I think everybody knows the person who likes to party, the person who likes to entertain. Who do they know? Now, you're not going to probably ask everyone every one of those 5 questions, but over time, you want to ask and find out those 5 things about every one of those people. Now let's think about your friend. Tell me the name of your best friend.
Sally.
Sally. Do you know some of Sally's friends?
I do.
Okay. Now that could be part of your list as well. Now you could think about your list in terms of what friends, what about Sally's friends? What about Sally's neighbors? What about Sally's relatives? What about, Sally's kids? So do you understand how you really can reach out and really network with people?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's important. Now, when you make this list, I'd like you to, and really don't don't make it hard. Just brainstorm after we get off the phone tonight. Just sit down for, you know, an hour, 15 minutes even, and just jot down names, make a list of names. And then when you get a good sizable list, look at that list and think of the top 10 people you think would be the most likely to say they'd want to host a party. And think about why. Why would they make a good host? Is it because you would like to work with them? Is it because they'd like to entertain? Is it because they like to cook? Is it because they maybe want to help and support you? So just think about that. So when you talk with them, you have a basis for that conversation. So think of 10, use a highlighter and say, okay, these are the 10 people I think are the most likely. Then I would like you to look at that list again and say, who who might be likely to be a Pampered Chef consultant? Why do I think that they might be a good Pampered Chef consultant, or why do they need Pampered Chef? So use that list to help you think about people, because you want to be authentic when you're touching base with people, and that's what helps make the connection. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Let me go to the next slide here. Where's my next slide? All right, so this is, this kind of gives you an idea. Now there's no more dash. We have what they just came out with the Learning Center. So you're going to want to go to the Learning Center. But again, I'm going to encourage you not to spend a ton of time training. You're going to learn more by doing parties and working on your booking asks. All right. If you reach out to 5 or 10 people with a booking ask and you're not getting anywhere, let's evaluate how you're approaching it. Are you, will you help me? Are you using defensive language or are you using confident language? I'm excited about my paper chef business. I'm excited about what it's going to do for me, whatever your story is. And, would you, I could really use your support. I'd love to be able to help you. I mean, think about what we have to offer our hosts. What are some of the things we have to offer our hosts?
Free gifts.
Free gift.
Discount,
Discount. Yes. What else?
exclusive items.
Yes. Did you have fun?
Well, yeah.
Really, I mean, really,
The live ones especially. Like
I agree 100%. But
Yeah.
again, some people want to do live parties, some people don't, and that's what's great about our business too. I like to do both. I like live and virtual. But I want you to remember that we don't just sell products. We build relationships. We have fun. And especially if you're thinking about live parties, I remember, when I was working full time and doing pamper, I remember vividly. I loved my job. I had a great job, but it was not always easy. I mean, I would leave work frustrated sometimes, and I did shows on Thursday nights and on Saturday mornings. That's what I did. I did 2 shows a week, and that was like a full time pamper chef job at that time. And on top of my 70-hour work week, but I got to the party and I had so much fun. And I realized that everybody there was laughing and they were forgetting their troubles, they were forgetting their challenges. And you know what? When we can create fun for people, isn't that a good thing? And especially in today's world.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, yes, it is fun. Yes, they do get free product. Yes, they get great discounts, but let's not discount the experience as well. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so you're going to be able to go in and see new consultants. This is where you could go, and again, in the Learning Center, you will see that. And don't forget to, if you have not put in your order payment account yet, don't forget to the OPA, order payment account. This is where you can put. This is where you put money to buy supplies, and also where they can deposit your commission checks.
Okay.
And you'll get a commission check. Whatever you submit by the 15th, you'll get a commission deposit on the 21st. And then the last day of the month, you will have in your account by the 7th, your commission on the 7th. So there are 2 paydays. And that's a good thing, isn't it? 2
Yeah.
paydays. So just thinking about what we've talked about, again, bookings are on your calendar are the most important thing, and really work on that launch list. You guys, I know it sounds rudimentary, but that is really, you're always going to want to go back. I mean, I don't know how you do real estate, but you must always have I would imagine, a lead list to go by, or, people to contact.
Yeah, I would get all my referrals and leads from open houses. So I worked a lot of open houses.
There you go. There you go. And then just, work on your training a little bit in the Learning Center. And then I really encourage you to, keep in contact with your recruiter and with your director. And like I mentioned, I actually have, I'm going to stop share here. Are you in, I didn't check to see, are you in the Team Halo Facebook page?
I did join, yeah.
Okay. That is my organization and all the directors under me.
Okay.
And so there are a lot of people, and I put content in there, 4 or 5 or 6 times a day, just little tips and tricks. And then I start the day out at 9 o'clock Eastern. I usually 9:15. I do about a 10-minute. Let's get inspirational. It helps me get me in gear for the day, and I call it Karen Chat, and it's just a live. It's live in that Facebook page every morning, Monday through Thursday. I don't do it on Friday or on the weekends.
Okay.
I am going to have surgery next week. So next week, I'm not sure, on what days, if I feel great, I'll get up and I'll do it. But I know Monday and Tuesday, I will not have them. But then on Tuesday night, I call Tuesday training day. We have what we call tech time at 10 o'clock on Tuesday, just and talking about any technology tool we use in our business. And as time goes on, you'll want to learn about those. You might learn about Post My Party. You might want to learn about, scheduling, that kind of thing, scheduling your posts. And we get together and talk about that. Then at 7 o'clock, I have a team time. Again, that's for my whole organization. And then at 8 o'clock, Pamper Chev has the Home Kitchen Live, which are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I did one of those.
Yeah. I learned something
Yeah, that was
yeah,
good.
I learn something every week. I might learn how not to do something. You'll watch me now, and I also do a live at 5 from my customers on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock, and sometimes consultants join. I'll teach you how not to do a Pampered Chef party, but we have a good time. That's one thing I've learned in 33 years. I do not worry about being perfect. I want people to laugh more than anything. So we just want to have a good time. But I know that your directors and Dawn Ferreira has meetings, and I would encourage you to attend as many as you can. But along with, getting shows on your calendar, and you might just be able to take one step at a time. And please don't hesitate to ask. I mean, any question is, if it's going to help you, you can ask it 6 times, no problem, or 100.
Okay.
So anything I talked about tonight that you have a question about or that you would like more information about?
No, I just need to make the list and do it.
Okay. All right. Hey, that's a good answer, Brenda. That's a real good answer.
It's the truth.
Yeah. If I could do that for you, I would, but I can't.
Well, I know, but I look around here and I cleaned out all my office stuff and I just have papers everywhere and I almost wish I would have waited so I could get a good fresh start.
There's never a perfect time.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's ever a good time.
There is not. There is not. Just go with it.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay to have. If I could turn my camera on, you could see my office. Yeah, I run a multi-million-dollar business from a messy office, so it's okay. It's okay. Any
Good.
questions from you, Angelina?
Okay, I noticed you recorded this.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to share it so I can go back and rewatch in case I missed stuff that I didn't hear when I had to walk away?
Absolutely. And and that will be in Team Halo.
Okay.
I will record that. So I will upload it tonight and then share it tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It's nice to meet you guys, and I'm cheering you on.
All right. Nice to meet you, Angelina.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye.